Monster RX93.1 presents the Concert Series. Live musical performances at the Monster Studios by today's artists. The Concert Series. Your host, Rico Robles.
Hi, it's the time we host. Oh, there you go. How are you guys doing? Yeah, it looks like I'm going to a picnic, right? Yeah, well, welcome to the Premier Live Musical Program on radio. It's a concert series only here on the Monster. Clap, audience. See? Very supportive in-studio audience that we got. Joining us tonight is a band that has performed extensively in the Philippines and across Asia. SOS. Yeah, that's right. SOS. Or she's only 16. Yeah, they're formerly known as Only 16. The members derive their influences from genre and era-spanning styles. Let's just say, I don't know how to say this word, juxtaposing, I guess. Occasionally anthemic, often escapable rhythms with lyrical themes that explore realist jadedness in almost real-time weariness. All, of course, these human complexities with lush, buoyant production styles. The band SOS is joining us tonight on the show. We have Senya, Andrew, King, or my dear homie Crown, and Ram, and their bass player Andrew cannot be here, but they're still continuing on with some music. But first, here's our front act. Here's Mayonnaise, last week on the concert series.
Monster RX 93.1.
Yeah, there you go. We got some audience. SOS concert series, first time on the concert series. I know you guys guessed it on the other shows.
Yes.
During our earthquake drill, I think it was one of our fire drills that you guys came so early and you guys couldn't get in the building. Sorry about that. Yeah. But
cool.
but well, welcome. You know, Crown's been here before. King has been here a while. Hey, great music.
Thank you.
You know, I love the whole surf sound, drive sound kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, how long has the band been around? I know before the name was She's Only 16.
Yeah.
What was the, was it a rebrand or was it?
You could call it a rebrand. Yeah. So we just changed it to SOS. We've been around for 17 years.
17. And what kept you, getting the music, keep on running with it? I mean, I could imagine the ups and downs of the band. Are these the original members ever since?
Ram joined 2023. Yeah, 2 years ago. But then we are. Yeah.
So original members ever since, and then adding more. But for you guys, as a band, what were the challenges when you guys were starting?
School.
School. When I joined the band, I was like first year college, I think. So like that, and then, but I mean, we played regularly, so it was like super fun. Like, not really like crazy problems.
Yeah. But I could imagine us like a band in college, and then you guys were in school at the same time. That's been the coolest kids in school, man.
Sakto lang.
Yeah.
Sakto lang.
Sa mga gigs yun nun?
There were
Root,
signs
Giho.
Yeah,
12
really?
Monkeys when it was new.
Yeah.
Freedom Bar.
Ano
70s.
Ano pa yung sa may USD? Ano yun? What's that bar there?
Myrix?
Myrix!
Hindi ko na nabutan yun.
Hindi nabutan yun.
I know what it is though.
Yeah. Hindi ka na Club Dread, di naman.
No, hindi rin eh.
Once.
Once.
The Eastwood version of Club Dread.
Eastwood na. It wasn't, But the Route 196, I mean, when that closed, how did that feel for you guys?
We were the last band to ever play there.
Yeah?
During the pandemic, right before they shut it down. So they did like this final concert. But it was on Zoom.
Yeah.
But then we were out for this other project during the pandemic. So they allowed us to shoot the gig at Route.
Uy,
with no one there.
Astig, ah.
Yeah.
And that's history. I mean, you could call it that.
Definitely.
For the band, I mean, 17 years, was there ever a time that you're like, all right, cool, what am I doing? Or should we just carry on? Or the challenges that you guys had to face? Other than school. I mean, there should be like real life band challenges.
Definitely. I mean, we started when we were like 17, 18, and now I'm 33. So like, problems just change or
That's true.
life
Yeah.
is more there's stakes.
But what's that?
The stakes
thing
weren't high in college.
that kept you guys, in the band. That you're like, uy, SOS pa din tayo. Dun pa rin.
I think it's whenever the band comes together to write music,
Mm-hmm.
like whatever genre it evolves into, like I just know like we still got it. We still have that sound. We gotta protect. We gotta.
What's that common band that united you guys?
Back then,
Some people say
What
Beatles, di ba? Eraserheads, Metallica,
united us.
Nirvana.
Are you gonna say it?
Hmm?
Like
What sound?
Strokes.
That's
Strokes.
Strokes.
Yeah, Strokes, Phoenix.
The usual
Like,
indie
a lot of
haunts.
the indie that came out that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with the bands going here in the Philippines a lot, was there ever an opportunity you got to run into those guys that you used to listen to or actually work with them as well? Because you guys have played along Asia as well, right?
I met James Murphy, the lead singer of LCD Sound System in Tokyo, at a bar. That was
That's
like
cool.
the biggest thing.
Did you pretend you didn't know? You're like,
No,
hey,
no, no. He DJ'd. I said nice set, and then
Yeah.
I named my cat after him because I did.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, can I see your cat?" And then we were talking way longer than I thought we'd be talking.
And then, I mean, with you guys being around and you entered, how did it feel when you had to gel with these guys?
Oh, it's kind of tough because they were living in La Union for a time. So I think in 2023, Sanya, Anjo, and maybe King were still in La Union. So it's just Andrew and I living in Manila back then. So like the distance was kind of like a problem because there were, I guess, less jamming sessions happening when I started, at least.
Well, the beauty of technology. You got good internet, great. And then in comes the deal. You guys signed a deal at a time with, I remember when SOS was launched, you guys were rolling with Sila James and everybody.
Yeah.
How was that adventure? I mean, when signing with, kasi iba yung banda, iba yung may sort of artista level banda kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I think we are the first band.
And
or
the only.
band.
Yeah.
They've signed. No, it was fun. James is cool. Love you, James.
But you still work together in music. You guys do the rhythm section of his songs?
No. King and I like try to write.
Yeah,
With him.
we produce for James.
Oh yeah.
Some songs that should be coming out.
This album that we're touring is Under Careless.
Yeah,
The album itself.
Careless too. Released by Careless.
Ang kasama nun, chill lang yan lagi.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's just a smiling dude. But what's the takeaway for
Always
the...
a good time.
Yeah, yeah, actually. But what's the add to the band, yung era na yun, that Careless era for you guys? Because I know you guys are like indie now, right? So the Careless era, what's the sound that you guys harnessed from there, from your beginnings, and then now, what's the sound of the band now?
I don't think like the signing with Careless really changed the sound. That's why that's actually why we signed, because they didn't care what we would do. with our
100%
music.
freedom.
Yeah,
parang
yeah.
ganun.
No one was really telling us what to do. Yeah.
So,
it's more of like
is that better for the band? 100% freedom, or is it more of like we want some sort of, we reached the 17th year now? What should we do?
What really changed about the sound is like we opened a studio in La Union.
Mm-hmm.
We had it for 4 years above El Union Coffee, if you're familiar.
Oh, that's a great place.
We have a
Right.
music studio. We had a music studio.
Haba ng
above it.
pila dun
Yeah.
last week eh. Sa El Union.
Sure.
Haba.
Shout outs.
Tapat ng sabong, di ba? Yung chicken, di ba?
Anjo actually owns Sabong.
Yeah.
Our bassist.
Hey, okay.
Yes.
Hey, nice.
Busy week for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the summer, it's a peak for you. But do you guys ever do shows in La Union?
Yeah. Quite often in the past
Mhm.
4 years, I would say.
So is that responsible now with the waves being there, with that beach vibe? That's why the music is sort of like drive music?
I think it made a difference. I would say it made a difference. Like being near the ocean, writing songs there, like pretty much like when we took breaks, like the ocean would just be there, and like I mean that's everything.
And then
Earlier I was like, y'all sound like a Southern California band. You know what I mean?
yes.
Yeah, you give us that.
That's why I hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It is. Okay, so today the songs you're performing, these are new songs from a new album.
Yes, it's called It Was a Moment, the name of the album.
What's the inspiration behind the whole album? And how long did it take you guys to write and record it?
Too long.
Too long. Because our first album was 2017. We've had releases in between, but then our first album was...
What made you guys? Well, I'll ask that question later. Like, what made you guys like think? Okay, let's time for another album. We'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, so we're gonna hear some more. The next song is "I'm Kidding." What's the story behind this?
You really want to give up on life, but joke lang.
Ah, I really like you, pero joke lang. Have you ever said that?
Oh, no. Baka sila.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to know the story behind that, and then what's the story behind "Please Lang"? Its history and love kept us warm.
The story?
Yeah.
Please Lang is about a non-amicable breakup.
We hate those.
I think its history is about... What's it about?
It's about being more than what you do. No, it's more work related.
And you're more than what you think you are type of song.
Like it's not like
Work doesn't define you.
there you go. Work doesn't define you.
Yeah. Problems of like 30-year-old.
Who does the writing?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
mostly.
All right,
Lyrics?
cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get to know the story and all that and a whole lot more. Once again, if you have any requests or you have any shout outs or comments on the section, put it there where you're watching this. We got them live. We have SOS, the concert series.
Hey Monsters! It's Kayla Rivera. To catch exclusive versions of songs played on this episode, visit the Monster YouTube channel at RX931. That's youtube.com/RX931 and listen live on air on FM radio Mondays 7 p.m. on Monster RX93.1. Now back to the concert series interviews from the Monster.
SOS. Well, I got to go in because I got to put a mic on your guitar. All right, here we go. It's the concert series. We got them live. Great surf music. I like it. I mean, I wish it would have been a live drum. I want to see him like do double bass. Alam mo ganun. Hindi ka naman go double bass.
In high school, yeah.
Balita ko.
Like a Rage Against the Machine.
Really? What's the name of your band then?
Imelda.
That's a dope name. That's a dope name, dude. And then ano lang, metal lang ang tugtugan niya.
Yup, like post-hardcore metal. Like,
Killing in the name of.
yeah, a lot.
I was gonna bust a shoe joke there somewhere, but you know. And how did you guys all get connected as a band? How did?
Well, the 4 original members, we went to the same school.
Mhm. What school is this?
We went to Ateneo High School.
Okay, okay. We say na lahat ng mga foundation day, siguro sukin-suki kayo, nagpa-perform kayo doon.
Saan? Sorry?
Sa mga foundation day ng Ateneo. Like when you have events.
Not
you guys-
really.
We got pop.
Yeah.
Not really.
Or school fair. Or like school fair.
We were already playing a lot of bars when we were in
cards,
college.
yeah.
You guys weren't even...
May alak.
Yeah, di ba?
I mean-
Doon yung balak.
Whoa.
I mean, with tugtugan. Yeah. Okay, so we're good with the guitars? All right, we're gonna hear some more. This one's Please Lang.
Yes.
All right, we got them live, ladies and gentlemen. SOS, the concert series here on the Monster.
Monster RX 93.1.
Such great music.
Hey, thank you.
SOS joins us, the concert series. Okay, so new album. What's the inspiration behind this one? Is this a collection of just new songs and then let's make an album? Or is there a storyline to this that
Collection
puts
of
it all
old
together?
songs, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was songs we've written over the past 4-ish years,
Mhm.
5-ish years, and then each song has turned into like different versions,
Mhm.
with Ram added, so whatever we have in the album now, we're really confident to say that it's the best it can be.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the GOAT of all your albums. What's the title of the album?
It was a moment.
It Was a Moment.
Yes.
So is there going to be It's a Moment Book 1, Book 2?
2 moment, 2 furious.
Drive
This time
vibe.
it's personal.
Di ba? Ano? Totoong sauce na to. Yeah. But you ever see your songs being part of like a movie? Indie film?
One of our old songs was in an Eric Mati.
Which one?
I forgot the
Broken
name.
Glass?
Broken Glass. Yeah.
Yeah. it
Which
was.
movie?
I think I forgot the name of the movie, but
Oh, Eric
I
Mati.
know
Which
it
one?
was.
Siklusyon?
It was.
No, that's
it was
nuns
used.
don't
It was.
listen to
It was.
that.
It was used in a sex scene.
It was a sexy film.
Really?
Yeah.
After the pandemic.
And it wasn't a sexy film. It was used in a sex scene.
How did that feel when you're... Yeah, you can.
Can I say that?
You could-
It's a sexy film.
Love making.
During the love making.
Yeah. So did you ever... was that's an ultimate goal for every band, right? To have your... Can you play a little sample of a song? Let's see if we could get it.
It's really not sexy.
Yes,
at all,
let's
though.
go.
Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
You're making it sound like some sort of. That's not what it sounds
Oh,
like.
yeah.
You're guessing the notes.
It became... ting, ting,
Wow,
ting,
wow,
ting,
wow,
ting,
wow.
ting.
No.
Somebody order pizza.
Right.
Ano, F yun eh. F then G. Broken glasses in the cupboard. something like that. I don't-
Just gonna play the same song.
It could be like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bow chicka wow wow kind of thing. So with that song being used, it just goes to show like alam mo yung potential ng band, right? That they can make it to OSCs, man.
Yeah, maybe not through a scene like that, but no, but I loved it and felt weird at the same time. Like, uy.
But if it was to be like, if you're ikaw in charge, ikaw yung, for you guys as a band, if you're to give a right to your song, which song was it? Will it be, and which type of film would you want it to be a part of?
I mean,
FPW.
some of these used our song for
A wrestling theme
wrestling
song.
entrance.
Yeah.
Who's that character?
His name is Cali Nueva. He's part of Phil Pro Wrestling. It's a Filipino pro wrestling company. And then he asked me if he could use the song. I love wrestling up to now. So when he asked, I was like, go. Don't pay me, go.
So you had a special rock, parang distorted out.
You know what? No, not really. It's like this washed out psychedelic music. And then yung character niya, hipster
Stoner.
art director.
So annoying.
As in, ahensya art director na
Ano yung
nag-wrestling.
finishing move niya, no? The deadline.
He does
The triangle.
I know he does a flying elbow.
Flying elbow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called the deadline.
But then that guy's yeah. This one's the J.O.
End of day.
Galing. But one of the dreams as well for bands is video games.
Oh yeah. That'd
You
be
know,
cool.
for you guys, I mean, do you see yourself in video games? I mean, they don't make Tony
I guess-
Hawk Skater anymore. Yeah, but
GTA
you-
6.
I love their playlists. The radio station.
Yeah.
It's so dope.
May,
Part of my bucket list.
May 26, 2026.
Part of my bucket list. So yeah.
If you get a, I know that some of the games have regional deals, right? So like sometimes I would hear like Keanu V's song and NBA 2K. Alam mo yun, parang,
Right, yeah.
"Uy, batid si Flo G, mga ganon, di ba? So you guys could be on that, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Sky's the limit, man. You know what I mean? For the band, okay, so the new album, is there new shows coming out? Are you all just going to be in
We just finished the
LU?
first half of our album tour. Just this whole April, we've been like playing like 3 shows a week in different bars across the metro. We have a show tomorrow at Sari Sari. We have one at Apotheca on Thursday for the Party Pace launch.
So pag ganon, ano setup nyo?
Full band.
Full band.
I'm
Full
playing guitar as
band.
well and stuff. He has more keyboards than usual. More keyboards than he has hands.
And you got the drums.
We're
from-
figuring out. No, that's gonna be sure. We have a Bacolod, Cebu, Davao show in June. Just finalizing those dates. So if you're listening from, can they?
Yeah,
listen
they
from there?
could. They could listen to
Yeah,
Davao
alright,
and Cebu.
like, yeah,
Cebu, BT 105.9. We have a radio station there. And
Yeah, there.
BT 99.5 over in Davao. What's
Yeah.
up, people from
So yeah,
Davao?
there. And then,
Maayon Bone Thugs.
oh no.
Right? I mean, every time I'm there, like Maayon Bone Thugs. Gang.
So I'll give you 10 out of 10 for that.
All right. Well, guys, I'm excited for the stuff that you guys are going to release. Congratulations. Thank you for finally
having us.
making your way here as a band, as a collective. Message for your day one fans and also your new fans now that, that are listening to you guys.
Shout outs to the Day One fans. Wouldn't be here without you. And to the new fans, thank you, but what took you so long?
Well, true. What?
No, wait, can I just say something?
Go.
There's this funny thing that when your friends watch your shows, a lot of them ask for guest lists. I was supposed to say this in our last gig. It's like, I was supposed to say, thank you to the friends who came and especially to the friends who paid. None of
That's
them
so
paid. None,
true.
none of them paid.
Right. When's the show? You guys got a bottle?
Buy
Is
us a
it?
drink or something.
Yeah. Ano perks of being in the band? What are the things that are perks and what are the things that people should know that it's not really so perky in the band?
It's cool. I still find it so cool now that I get to meet my idols. Like they've become sort of contemporaries or seeing them in the scenes.
Even friends.
And even becoming friends, like just talking to like people from Sandwich. And like, oh my
Like
god,
Raymond Marasiga.
I grew up on your music.
Yeah. Diego Castillo.
Yeah.
Mong. Yeah.
Mom produced our first album.
Hey,
There
really?
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So then you get challenged with the guitar playing if he's the one like.
I get humbled.
Yeah. I could imagine. Who's yet to meet or be friends with that you're dreaming of meeting? If any. Lalim ng tanong. Quiet in the studio.
Sharon.
Sharon Cuneta.
Let's go.
Would you make a version of Mr. DJ?
I like swing.
Yeah.
You know that song? Swing, no nama disco, mapabugi, na 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 na.
I have to hear it once I hear
Swing.
it.
It's called swing.
Okay, so that you'd make a version of that.
A house remix. I
Hey.
actually tried. Do you know that song?
Okay. Ate Shawi, between them.
Shall we?
Alam ko lang si Sir Kiko, he likes dynamite. Di ba? Never mind. Okay, well, that's the show. Thank you, guys. Okay, you leave us with one more song. Okay, you have an upcoming show nationwide. Don't forget to follow them on their socials for the, of course, band schedules, right?
Yeah. Follow us on SOS Band Forever on Facebook, X/Twitter, Instagram,
Who
TikTok.
handles everything?
We're all logged in.
Yeah. Yeah, like, ooh, we got notification. All right. And Ghost, this is an additional track. Because thank you for adding an additional track.
Yeah.
Okay, was this one of the early stuff?
We released. Hala. Naubos. we released this during the pandemic. It's about a dear friend that we lost, and then we also lost another friend recently. So we'll dedicate this one to our good friend Joe.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got him live here in the studios. Once again, we got SOS. This is the concert series on the Monster.
The concert series. Live on the Monster.